Hello, I'm Demetria Kalodemos. Telling powerful and compelling stories is something that truly matters to me. As a television journalist, I've told thousands of stories, more than I can count. Back in 2006, I was honored to tell the story of students from a local high school who traveled down to Mississippi to help the people along the Gulf Coast recover from the ravages of Hurricane Katrina. That story was my introduction to the work of Touchstone. The students were members of Touchstone's civil groups. And instead of describing it, why don't I just let you see for yourself? Let's take a look back at that story.
Well, while most students are kicking back to enjoy the lazy days of summer now, students from Nashville's Stratford High pitched in for hurricane relief.
For a mental picture, it's like a heart being mended, something like that. It's like half was destruction, but within the half, there was a rose blossoming or something like that.
The group of 6 students spent 4 days in the Mississippi Delta helping to rebuild homes destroyed by Hurricane Katrina. Some were surprised by how the efforts helped them.
We took some wood, took some nails, broke down some plywood, and long hours of the day. Felt like quitting, but endurance was a big factor. And I think that we really kind of overcame our obstacles that day.
We were talking about a slogan that we saw written on a wall that said, "When everything's underwater, hope floats." And watching that kind of hope come to the surface, and knowing that that's what we bring back with us.
The students are members of an organization called Civil Groups, which is designed to build student character.
Touchstone civil students went down to help people along the Gulf Coast who had lost homes, material possessions, even loved ones. Each evening, after dinner, the group of civil students and adults would sit in a circle and share stories of the work they got to do and the people they met each day. The stories were inspiring. And even though the students went down to Mississippi to make a difference, they returned home different. Since that very first civil service trip, Touchstone's Civil Initiative has helped that group of teens and hundreds more become heroes to the people as far away as the Gulf Coast and as close as their own communities. A hero is someone who is regarded for their courageous acts, a person who, in the opinion of others, has special achievements, abilities, or personal qualities, and is regarded as a role model for others. The work of Touchstone gives teens the opportunity to develop the achievements, abilities, and qualities that can make them a role model for others, to make them a hero. Every year, Touchstone recognizes people who have become heroes in helping Touchstone accomplish its mission. These hero awards are named for Touchstone's 3 core values: faith, growth, and legacy. And now it's time to announce Touchstone's 2020 Hero Award recipients. Our first Hero Award is the Faith Award, and it's presented to a student who's a committed participant in the work of Touchstone. Faith is believing in something that you can't see. The leaders of Touchstone know that a teenager is just a glimpse of the person they'll become one day. But with our first honoree, even just a glimpse into the life of this student, you can see incredible resilience and a remarkable work ethic. You'll see a tender heart that longs to help others, and so much more. Whether it's weekly group meetings, meaningful service projects, or other enrichment activities, she is there. This year's Faith Award goes to civil student Regine Locke.
First, I want to say thank you for choosing me. It really means a lot to me. I haven't really got a lot of awards like that ever before, and I'm not used to having attention on me. But civil means a lot to me, and I'm glad that I'm being recognized, I guess. I personally do not think of myself as a hero. I'm flattered that y'all think of me as a hero. I consider myself a very strong person and a courageous person. I've been through a lot, but I never thought I was a hero age type of way. For somebody to think I'm resilient and hardworking makes me feel really good about myself and my decisions I've been making and how I've been carrying myself. It just makes me feel good. Over the years, civil has inspired me to give back to the community, have faith, see past people's the outside, I would say, and get to know people better and actually listen and care about people's stories. Civil has given me plenty of opportunities with friendships, community service, free therapy. I would say Civil has completely boosted my confidence because when I first started, I was very, very shy. Well, I'm still shy, but I was very shy. And I really felt horrible about myself. But you all have made me feel very loved and cared for. And this made me overall feel better as a person. They helped me a lot with personal things, my attitude, my willingness to talk to people because I hate talking to people. I overall became a better person since I started Civil. As I get older, I still want to be in Civil. I know it's going to be a little different because I want to be a student, but I want to help. I actually want to help with the newer students and give back to y'all and like be that mentor that I had when I was in Civil to other people. I would just like to say I love all of y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all taking me under y'all wings and helping me since freshman year. And I really appreciate everybody in this program. I love all y'all.
Our next Hero Award is the Growth Award. The process of growth takes someone from where they are to where they need to be. Our next honoree not only does that every day with his students, he's also opened that door for Touchstone to grow and expand its impact. At his recommendation and partnership, last year Touchstone was able to expand its civil initiative into a whole new arena, middle school. The best advertisement for Touchstone comes from those who have seen the effect of its work and want to see it grow. This year's recipient has done just that, whether through his work as a teacher, a coach, and now school administrator. Our next honoree is known as the best. Not only does he give his best, he brings out the best in all those around him. This year, Touchstone presents the Growth Award to Brian Harrell.
Wow. I'm honored to receive this award. Every day my job is just to go in and just try to be the best role model, best teacher, best admin, best person that I can be on a daily basis. I've just been fortunate to be in some very good situations, to be around some really good people and some really good kids. And I'm just happy and grateful that I've been able to impact so many. I was fortunate as a child to have a great role model in my parents. In order for a child to become inspired, I feel like you have to be the person that makes them see the growth in themselves, regardless of how small. So when I was coaching track and field, I was interested in the small success of the student. Hey, you ran 12 seconds last week. This week, you ran 11.8. Do you realize how fast that is? And by them seeing those small accomplishments, and you keep harping on, like, this is what work gets you, putting them in position to see models of individuals who are actually doing the thing that you said that they do. And so that's kind of how I go about teaching, administrating. You need to see the small successes first and then grow from there. We want these kids to be successful. We want them to grow and be great role models and be great parents and leaders and pillars in the community. And you can't partner with a better organization that has the same ideas as you have internally. That is what makes relationships work. And having the opportunity of seeing what Touchstone was able to do with a couple of our students here last year in the 7th and 8th grade, and to see where they're going now, which a lot of them are at over 10. I ran into one of them that's going to Cambridge. It's just been an awesome experience. If you're looking to give to an organization whose sole purpose is to enhance students' lives to the point to where they're going to give them volunteer opportunities. They're going to give them leadership opportunities. They're going to mentor them and shape them to become the best human being possible, best citizen that you could ever think of possible. There's no reason why you wouldn't want to give your money to Touchstone, why you wouldn't want to donate. I can't think of a better organization that I've seen over the years take students, mentor students that I know that most people would have thrown away, and see those kids now today be on the ballot for commissions, be lawyers, be doctors. Some are going to college right now. Some are owning their own business right now. Those same students that some folks would have thrown away, I've seen how mentoring a child can develop a child to become a successful individual.
And now for the Legacy Award. A legacy is a lasting effect or an act that ensures that an effort will have impact for many years to come. This can certainly be done with financial support, but even more, it's done through a commitment to prayer, counsel, and emotional support for all the leadership, students, and activities of Touchstone. It's done through offers of expertise and advice, as well as years of service on Touchstone's board of directors. This year, the Hero Award for Legacy goes to a very special person, or I should say persons. We want to recognize a couple who has been part of Touchstone's support team for more than 25 years in all those ways that will ensure Touchstone's ministry will last for many more years to come. At this time, we'd like to present the Legacy Award to Dennis and Ruthie Davis.
Wow, well, thank you. We feel very honored to be the recipient of an award, and a little surprised when we heard. So we're happy to be recognized, but we also feel like it's just what we would do, because Touchstone is such an easy thing to make a decision about.
Dennis and I are really honored to be receiving an award, but it's something that's just been a part of our life for so long, and something that we believe in as a couple very strongly. I taught in the public schools in Metro for quite a while and have seen the impact of children who struggle with self-regulation and how it impacts their whole life, their relationships, their academics. And if there's not people in their life who are modeling for them the behaviors and patterns and the vision for their life, then
They don't have any idea what to do.
yeah, having a group at a school where you feel safe, emotionally safe, and you can share the struggles that you're going through, I think is huge for kids. And so many kids just don't have that. And Touchstone is an opportunity for any kid to have that kind of lunch table group where they're accepted, they're kind of all in the same boat, and to give each other support and guidance, really.
Yeah. For me, a lot of times, I imagining bringing people into Touchstone, I think about the fundraisers that I've been at in the past. I've been to all of them. And every time I'm there, I hear kids talk about the impact of their lives, what you're talking about. And I'm always just moved deeply. And I think, oh, I wish everybody I know could do this. I wish everybody I know could be a part of this, because it is so powerful. Because we really want to pass on a legacy. We would just like to say that there can be no better way to do it that I can think of than to be involved with an organization like Touchstone that is absolutely changing lives for the better, and has been for a long, long time. So to help others, we have to make a choice. We have to say to ourselves, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this happen, and then stick to that plan. And so I'm just asking everybody to make that commitment and figure out how to make that commitment work for you. It is really important.
Heroes are forged during challenging times, and 2020 has become a time when truly, if we ever needed a hero, it's now. It's been said that a hero is just an ordinary person who does an ordinary thing that makes an extraordinary difference. You can be a hero to kids in your community through Touchstone. On the screen below, you see ways to give, to get your kids involved, or to get involved yourself. Donate, participate, or volunteer. That ordinary thing you do could very well make you a hero to a kid like
me.
A kid like Daniel.
Let's all continue to work together to see clearly through the darkness with 2020 vision, to tell stories of impact and hope. We need Touchstone's work with teens. Thank you for joining us for this year's Touchstone Tribute. A special thanks to our sponsors and to everyone who made the 2020 Touchstone Tribute virtual edition possible. See you next year.
See you next year. Good job. I think we nailed it.
That was
Yeah.
Serving in love as he loved you.